Let's put your hands together for Lydia Popovich, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah!
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I do come from Los Angeles. Part of the job, we get to travel around, see new places, see new faces, rooms full of strangers, exciting adventures. I like that about comedy. But every once in a while, you go to a place, and you're just not quite equipped for how fucking weird it is. I visited Portland, Oregon recently. Has anybody ever been to Portland, Oregon? Yeah, if you haven't, maybe you've seen the documentary Portlandia. Yeah, I did not mess that up. It is a legit documentary. I had no idea what was going on up there. Like, I knew it was kind of quirky, you know what I mean? And I'm originally from San Francisco, so I can deal with a certain level of quirk, you know? But Portland is off the fucking charts. Like, I don't know what's going on up there. Like, weed is legal, like, everyone's beards are made of plaid, like, everything does have birds on it, like, random shit just happens in fucking bike stores. Like, I was like, where am I? Like, the comedy show that I did was in a bike store. I was like, why am I here? Okay, fine, you know? It was great. Had a great set. After my set, a gentleman walked up to me and started chatting me up, and I realized about 10 seconds in, this dude was hitting on me. And I was a little shocked, and not because, like, I don't know what I look like. Like, I'm a fucking attractive lady. Like, I know, I'm funny as shit. My personality is amazing. Like, I'm great. But I was just shocked because men don't hit on lady comics. Like, it just doesn't happen. Like, dudes could, like, stand up here for 5 minutes and just fart, and some chick will be like, I think I should suck your dick because you're probably gonna be famous. But, like, that doesn't happen to women. Like, the closest we get is, like, some creep with all this where my hug energy coming up to you like, hey, what's up? Hey, let me get a hug. And it's just an excuse to, like, press his dick softly against your leg. Like, it's fucking gross. So this guy's using words, staring at my face, making eye contact, you know, addressing me like a person. So I'm like, this is exciting, cool. Until he asks me the dumbest question. He goes, so what do you do? And I was like, motherfucker, you just watched me talk about my vagina for 20 minutes. I'm a comic. Like, what do? You're talking to me. And he goes, oh, I'm glad you asked. I guerrilla harvest figs and make jam. Yeah, let me repeat that for you. This gentleman looked at my face and told me that his job was guerrilla harvesting figs to make jam. Exactly. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? First and foremost, guerrilla harvesting? The fuck? What you're telling me, sir, is that you steal fruit. You slink around at night and you climb into yards that are not yours and you steal fruit. You're a thief. You are not a revolutionary. All right? Number two, why are there so many figs in Portland? Right? Like, I didn't even know that a fig existed outside of a Newton until I was like 26. You know what I mean? This dude not only knows what a fucking fig looks like, but he feels confident in that knowledge and knows that there's enough figs that he can slink around at night, steal said figs, and then walk up to complete strange ladies and talk to them with confidence about his ability to make jam, promising me to my lady face that the economy of jam can substantiate a relationship for the both of us? You fucking kidding me? Which led me to a third place, which is ladies. Feminism is working. Men finally feel comfortable enough, vulnerable enough to tell us that they make jam for a living. Which leads me to a fourth place, which is, I don't want fucking jam! Like, I'm not saying that I want rape culture, but I don't want fucking jam, okay? Like, I just want somewhere in between, like, preferably just like a big dick and someone who can take out my trash. Like, that's what I want, you know? Just where I'm at with my feminism. Yeah, it is. I mean, there's no thing. I just don't think you should lead with jam. You know what I mean? Like, that's fine if you like to cook, but, like, don't come up and lead with jam. Like, that's some shit you throw in on the back end after you fuck me so hard I don't remember my name. You know what I mean? You're like, by the way, I make jam. You know? Like, yeah, that's fine. Because I'm a confident woman and I know what I need in my life and I'm not afraid to say what I like, you know? Men have been walking around for decades saying, I like big tits. Look at the ass on that one. You know, but the second a woman says, I want a big dick, men just are like, oh, she's foul, she's gross, why is she talking about that? Oh, you know? I just want men to stop fucking lying. Like, just be honest, you know? Stop hating yourself, you know? Stop projecting that hate onto women. Just stop hating yourself, because when I ask you if you have a big dick, I just want you to be real, you know? And a man with a big dick always just answers quick, like, yep. You know, like, but a man who doesn't have a big dick is like, oh, what are you talking about? You know, it's not the size of the ocean, it's the motion. The fuck you talking about? It's called an ocean for a reason, because it's a vast, deep, wide, motherfucking majestic ocean, okay? If you showed up to Cabo San Lucas and there was a pond, you'd be disappointed. So just be honest with a bitch. Just tell me what you're working with, because like I said, I have specific needs. You know, I've lived my life well into my 30s. I can do all the things I need. I don't need traditional things from a relationship. I just want you to fuck me like it's your job, okay? I just want you to fuck me so hard I forget my name. I want to be able to like just start speaking languages I didn't even know that I knew, like fucking Chinese, just like ni hao ma, xi xie, hello, you know? When we're done, I want to like reach over, grab my phone, start calling an Uber, and have you just knock it out of my hand and be like, nah, baby, you live here. You know? I'm romantic. I just blew this kid's mind. He was like, whoa, I don't even know what that kind of sex, what is that sex? Is that, it's good sex, sir. That's what it is. One day, you'll lose your pocket pussy. And you'll find a real one. And it's gonna steal your soul. That's what happens. It's true. He's terrified and excited. I can see his future. Which is the right response, sir. I like how I keep calling you sir too, although I could like fold you up in my pocket and like take you to California. It's hilarious. Oh goodness. Okay. I'm trying to think of something meaningful to leave you with, but let's be honest, I don't have anything meaningful to say. I'm a foul-mouthed bitch. Let's do this one. I think some of you guys are old enough to get this joke, and others will be very confused. You guys are a town that loves food on a truck. You know, you love a good food truck. I'm not a big fan of the food trucks. I am a fan of innovation, so I love small businesses, and I'm a Mexican-American person, so I'm always looking for alternate form of incomes. But I'm not a big fan of food truck culture because it seems like most of the foods that are on those trucks have just like fucked Mexican food to get there. You know what I mean? Like a Korean taco, you know? Like a sushi burrito, you know? Like a deconstructed samosa. Like, bitch, that's a tostada. I see you. You know? I'm not gonna wait in line and pay you $12 for a tostada, you know? But like I said, I like the innovation. Always looking for alternate forms of income. So I've thought about it. And I want to get into this business, but I want to be different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a station wagon, one of those like 4 rows of back seats that your grandparents used to drive. And here's what I'm going to sell. Gorgeous artisan sandwich cookies. Beautiful little, you know, flavors like marmalade and lavender. You know what I mean? You know, honey and fig. You know. But here's my twist. I'm going to lace them with meth. Yeah. And then my business is called Oreo Speedwagon. Yeah, that's right. It's a beautiful pun. Look up the band REO Speedwagon, children, and that joke will make you really laugh hard. I love that joke because it combines like my favorite things, which is like my love of classic rock and cookies. Also narcotics. My name's Lydia Popovich. Thank you so much.